Hi, this is Pronunciation Meg, and today I'm going to help you work on the M sound in the middle and the end of the word. For example, you'll be practicing words such as sometimes, argument, traumatic. I want you to bring your lips together and also work on your intonation. This is a little piece of history that I have written using the M sound. So I hope that you pause, practice, and really focus on those nasal sounds in this video. Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman is something of an icon in the abolitionist movement of the United States. The abolitionist movement is the name of the American movement to end slavery and emancipate all people. Harriet's maternal grandmother, Modesty, came to the United States from the area of modern-day Ghana. Her father was manumitted, or released from slavery because of his age, and continued to work as a timber estimator and foreman for the same family. Harriet Tubman was sold as a slave in Dorchester County, Maryland, where she was born, Arminta or Minty Ross. It was a custom for families to change masters and separate, and Arminta had as many as 4 different masters who also sold her mother. As she matured, she was beaten by her masters and survived a traumatic head wound caused by a heavy metal weight that her master threw at her. Amazingly, it was this head injury that gave her the dream-like visions and hyperinsomnia that made her an abolitionist. She claimed the dreams allowed her to receive premonitions from God about her membership in the growing movement towards emancipation. Arminta escaped her masters in Maryland and moved to Pennsylvania. Only 5% of slaves who made the brave move to run away actually completed the trip. For many years, small militias working for the farms where runaway slaves worked would comb the woods and swamps on horseback looking for them. If you were a slave in those days, you may have felt there was nothing you could do. But Arminta made the attempt and immediately came back to Maryland on a brave mission to rescue her family. By coming to a state without slavery, a slave could have freedom at last. To return to the farm from which they came sometimes meant death, or maybe a multitude of punishments. But Tubman came back many times and claimed to have used her premonitions from God to guide others to freedom. She made the escape into an art, making many friends secretly in favor of the movement. The runaway slaves moved at night in small groups, monitored only by the positions of the stars. Arminta commanded many of these groups and made arrangements for them to sleep in the homes of the members of the movement. This made the search teams from the farms name the movement the Underground Railroad, because the members, like an underground railroad, were very hard to find. The American abolitionist movement and the Underground Railroad was maneuvered by many people, from freed blacks like William Brinkley and Abraham Gibbs to prominent whites such as John Brown and Thomas Garrett. Today, however, we still say that Harriet Tubman was the maker of this. She was a brave, smart, and strong woman who gave freedom to thousands of people, risking death every time.